Good morning. It's great to be here today. I'm going to share a couple of things with you during my presentation today about energy and how we sustain the growth that's coming to our state. And tell you a little bit about Idaho Power, and you're all customers of us, so we'd like to share a little bit about what we offer to you, and then how we plan for growth. How can we make sure that we sustain the lights being turned on, electricity that you all need for your businesses as the growth continues in Idaho, and then how you can participate in that growth. But first I want to start with a little bit about the company that serves you. So if you would, please roll the video.
What powers a community? Friday night games, backyard barbecues, being there for your neighbors when and where you're needed, from here to there, and even out here. Idaho Power powers communities with more than clean renewable energy and lower electricity rates. We also power possibility through innovation, advancements, and a commitment to the people we serve, the planet we share, and the place we call home. We're Idaho Power. We're your friends and neighbors. We're here today and tomorrow for moments big, small, and somewhere in between. See what powers us all at idahopower.com.
Thank you. Makes me proud to be here. We're really happy to be serving you all and all businesses. And what we've learned about businesses that are moving to our area is that they're after a number of things: community, the involvement in the community, tax incentives, skilled workforce, and believe it or not, energy availability. And more recently, companies that are coming to our service territory are looking to see companies that are providing something else beyond just energy. It's what types of energy that make up the company that they serve. And you can see nationwide, which is that smaller circle, about 70% of utilities nationwide, their fossil fuels make up what they serve to their customers. Idaho Power turns it on its head. We are so proud of the green portfolio that we have, with almost 50% hydroelectricity and another almost 20% of long-term renewable energy purchases, of which we sell the RECs to benefit customers like yourselves. In addition to that fuel mix, we've got a really amazing price portfolio. And you can see here at 7 cents, compared to the national average, which is 10 cents, we have very low rates for commercial customers. In fact, the surrounding cities on the west and closer at home all have higher electricity rates than we offer here, making us very attractive to new businesses and you all to be served. You all may also remember last year we also offered a rate decrease. We're very happy to do that. About 4 to 7% decrease depending on what customer service level you take from Idaho Power. So clean portfolio, low prices, and then reliable service is really important to customers, and we're happy to see a decrease in the outages per customer decline over the years. In fact, our service is so reliable, it's 99.997% of the time the power is on. So we're really proud of that fact. And that's important to businesses to keep the steady energy flowing. Now, in addition to low rates, green power, reliable service, you may be wondering, how do we plan for the oncoming businesses and residents that are moving to Idaho Power Service Territory? We have a process called the Integrated Resource Plan. It's a 20-year planning horizon that happens every 2 years. We refresh it based on growth and also available resources and make sure that we're planning for what growth happens in our service territory. It's a group-involved process. We have stakeholders that help us in this planning process to make sure that we're providing the most least cost, reliable resources for the future. We're in the middle of our 2019 planning session right now, and we are looking at different renewables such as solar. We're also exploring natural gas and batteries, and again with the focus to make sure that they're least cost so we can make sure that we're delivering at those low rates for our customers. I thought I'd put a slide in here. It's a little hard to see from the back of the room, but this is something that's an example of energy real time. You may not realize it, but we have an employee staffing this room, a group of employees, every single hour of every day of the year. This is our power center. And each one of these energy desks has about 10 monitors, and there's a whole wall of monitors, which you can't see in this picture here, to make sure that we're monitoring the system, the power system, to make sure that we're delivering that load to what customers need. It's pretty fascinating when you think about how fast electricity travels. You can flip on a light switch, and that power was generated maybe 100 miles away, but it gets there in an instant to you. It's pretty incredible. So what the planners look at are our system load, and what you see here is a line chart that shows during the day, this is a 24-hour period, the amount of energy our customers are needing and how we can supply that. And it's really important when you think about, this is an actual summertime day when we have our highest peak. We want to make sure that we're serving customers at the time they need it the most. And you might be wondering, how do renewables factor into this picture? And at the bottom here, you'll see wind and solar power, which are great resources. They do supply a terrific need. In the summertime, however, they start declining at a time period when our system needs it the most, when you have our air conditioners running and irrigation pumps running. And so you can see their decline in service at the time when our system peaks. But we have this really amazing program called demand response. And that's that line that you see shaving off the peak during the highest needs of the summertime. And there are customer programs called demand response that you all can participate in. It's a terrific resource. It's mutually beneficial to the system and to customers. We're really proud of the fact that Idaho Power, by looking at this orange bar, you can see that we make up more demand response per our system as a percentage than any other utility in the West and also nationally. Now, how you can participate, most of you have participated in our energy efficiency programs, and we truly appreciate that. It saves you energy, it saves you cost, and it helps our system work efficiently. Demand response is the one that I want to leave you with today. At the bottom, our commercial program for demand response is called Flex Peak. And it is a no effort on your part other than to participate. And there's no additional investment that's needed by you, but yet you can receive an incentive during those summer hours when you reduce load to meet the program requirements. I brought an example today of a commercial customer, a multi-level office building downtown that participates. It's only from June 15th to August 15th, a few hours on a few days during the summer. And that customer brings $3,000 in the summer to their bottom line to help out in this program. Again, it's called Commercial Flex Peak, and I encourage also all of you to look into it and contact us at idahopower.com/business for more information. Thank you for your time today.